Good morning, you guys. Today we are going to do some more division. You are going to need your multiplication chart and you are going to need page 65 from your alignment binder. That's the problems we're going to be doing today. So, and you're also going to need your math notebook. So, this is 3 divided by 1 methods. Okay, so I'm going to get a sticky note here to help me because I'm going to need it. I'm going to show you 2 methods today, the standard way, and then I'm going to show you the rectangular way. So let me show you standard. Okay, and remember, for 2-digit by 1-digit, standard's right here. I'm going to show you how to do standard with 3-digit by 1-digit. So let's look at number 1. A cupcake store sells packages of cupcakes containing 6 cupcakes each. Last week, they sold 354 cupcakes. How many packages of cupcakes did the store sell last week? So, let's see here. We know that they are selling, they have 354 cupcakes, and they sold them in containers of 6. So we are looking for how many cupcakes, how many containers of 6 that they sold. So I could draw out 354 base 10s and then have 6 groups, but it's very easy to make a mistake. So I'm going to write my silly saying, does McDonald's serve burgers? That stands for divide, multiply, subtract, and then bring down. So I'm going to put my problem like this. Oops, let's see, 6 into 354. Now, just like I did the other day, I'm going to write my multiplication facts down for 6. And I'm going to use them, I'm going to copy it straight from here so I don't make a mistake. 6, 12, 18, 24, 30, 36, 42, 48, 54, and then 60. I'm going to stop. I'm not going to write 60 because you can only put 1 digit up here. So you'll see what I'm talking about. So I'm going to use my sticky note, and I'm going to say, does 6 go into 3? And what that means is, where is 3 on the number line? 3 would go right there. So it would be 0. So now I'm going to say, how many times does 6 go into 35 without going over? So 35 would be right there. Okay? So I need to count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I'm going to put a 5 above my other 5. I am saying that 6 goes into 35 5 times. I'm now going to multiply. 5 times 6 is 30. And that's where I get that from. Okay, I did 5 times 6 to get 30. I now subtract, because after I multiply, I subtract. And I get 5. 3 from 3 is nothing. Now I need to bring down. So I'm going to move my sticky note over 1, and I'm going to bring down my 4. So now I'm going to start back over. I'm going to divide. I'm going to say, how many times does 6 go into 54 without going over? So 54 is actually right here. It goes into it exactly. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So I'm going to put a 9 above my 4, okay? So now I'm going to multiply 9 times 6 is 54. And I get 0. I don't have anything to bring down. And I've already divided my whole entire number. So that must mean I'm done. I need to check using opposite operation. So I'm going to do 59 times 6. So if I do 59 times 6, my answer should get me to be 354. So I'm going to set up my problem. 50 and 9 and 6. So I'm breaking it up based off of place value. Now I'm going to do 50 times 6, and I'm going to do 9 times 6. 5 times 6 is 30, plus my 1 0. Then 9 times 6 is 54. I'm going to add up my totals, my partial products. And I get 354, which is exactly up here. So I know I'm correct. Now, I am going to show you, I don't think there's enough space right here. I'm going to show you, it is called the area model. Okay, so let me explain to you how you're going to do this. What you're going to do, if we're doing with the same exact problem, you're going to put 354 there. Okay, so, let me see if I can make it a little bit clearer for you. So, just as before, I have 354 in the box, and then I have 6 on the outside. I'm going to get another sticky note. This way might help you a little bit more. And I'm going to say, does 6 go into 3? I know that 6 does not go into 3 because it'd be right there. So I'm going to move it over 1. And I'm going to say, does 6 go into 35? And I do. 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I'm going to put a 5 above that 5. And I'm going to now, when I move this sticky note, I can see that there needs to be a 0 there because I have one place value. Now what I can do is 5 times 6. 5 times 6 is 30, but this says 50 times 6, so I know I need to add a 0. So 50, if I do 50 times 6, I know that's 30, carry a 1. Okay, so yep, that fact's correct. I've multiplied, and that's how I got 300. Now I need to subtract, and I get 54. I took 300 from 354. It looks the exact same thing here. Here I had a 5. Here I put 50. This method, we're really focusing on place value. So I'm going to move this, and compared to bring it down, I'm going to bring it over. Now I'm going to say, does 6 go into 5? And it does not. So I'm going to say, how many times does 6 go into 54? And I can see here 9. So I'm going to put a 9 over my 4, because 6 does not go into 5 9 times. 6 goes into 54 9 times. So the 9 has to go above our 1s. Now I'm going to multiply. 9 times 6 is 54. I subtract. I get 0. So I have nothing to bring over. So I would add my problem up, and I get 59. It looks the exact same as here, except for it's a little bit different. It still has you looking at place values and the power of 10. You still get the same exact answer. Your parents will understand this way 100%. This is how I was taught. This is how your grandparents were taught. This way is basically like this. It's just turned to the side and it's place values. We are going to work on it. Please, please, please ask questions if you have any questions. We are going to do number 2 together in class. Please, please, please let me know.